Okay, here's a final do and don't of our developing a monitoring plan to measure IEP, to monitor, measure, track progress of IEP goals. One of the 7 legal requirements that is to be in the IEP document, a monitoring plan. So last of the do's and don'ts. Do is a big one. Do use performance criteria from annual goals. So an example, perform a task with 80% accuracy, right? And then of course we know our method of evaluation, weekly data collection, right? So you know it's being taken weekly. Yeah, so do perform a task with 80% accuracy, right? Another example, read 95 words correctly per minute with at least 96% accuracy, right? And then our don't use different performance criteria than what's stated in the annual goal. So if there's a percentage stated in the annual goal, we need to see a percentage in the progress report, not just a narrative of Jimmy can do it, right? Same thing with like trials. If the goal says 4 out of 5 trials, then you need to have all of those trials. You can't just have 3 trials. So big thing. And these are the they seem little, but they're really big when we're talking about measuring goals. And then it's also really big on an advocate can tell if you know what you're doing or not, right? And if you really are able to measure this systematically. So make sure that whatever the goal says, that you are doing it exactly as the goal says. Or just if you need to make tweaks, you need to propose it to the committee, reach out to the parent and change the goal. So just make sure that whatever the goal says, that's what you are doing. Because that's a very big thing. We can't just start adding things to the goal that aren't there. So, because the committee agreed on this goal and these conditions in this setting, right? So it has to be delivered in the conformity and totality agreed upon. So if any changes need to happen, you need to amend the goal. Okay? Yes. Anyways, the more you know.